Good afternoon. This is Paul Wilson with Shaw University, and today I will be joining you for a training video on the import of questions into a Moodle quiz. I'm already in class, and I'm going to turn editing on. I'm going to scroll down, and under Activity, I'm going to find Quiz, and select Quiz. I'm going to call this quiz Import. I'm going to leave all the settings as they are. I'm well aware that I may need to review options later. I'm going to save and display. I have some questions here already in the question bank. I have no questions in the quiz, and the questions that I have do not relate to the test that I want to develop today. So I'm going to go outside this class for a moment to show you two other documents as we get started. Now, we'll do that in just a moment. Before I do that, look here at these tabs: Quiz, Questions, Categories, Import. We're going to be using the import function today in just a few moments. But you may wonder how we will use that. So I'm going to go outside the class and I look at a document that I call Some Parsing Guidelines. You may want to take a look at this, and if needs be, you can stop the video to pick up on this. In the pilot class, there will be a copy of this, and also there will be some links for additional information. I'm looking at three different parsings. They are called Gift, Aiken, and Moodle XML. You need to have questions parsed correctly to be imported into a Moodle class, that is, into a Moodle quiz. Gift is a very valuable parsing tool. You need to use the symbols correctly as they're shown here. Aiken is a very user-friendly import method, and that's the one we'll be looking at specifically. And then there is a powerful tool called VLE Tools with a Moodle converter. I'm giving you this address so that you can locate and make use of it. But we're going to work in this area with Aiken today. From here, I'm going to close this document, and I'm going to look at another document called Aiken that's been prepared by an instructor, and we will be importing that today. Pulling that up, I noticed that this document is in Notepad. You'll need your Aiken import in Notepad. Under File, when I look at Save As, I notice it's saved as text document, and then, very critical to this operation, it's encoded ANSI. It has to be ANSI if we're on a PC and using a text document. Now I call attention to the way the questions are formatted. We're looking at multiple choice. There are no numbers here, no designators for these questions per se. That will come when we get them inside Moodle. Write the question, followed by the answers, capital letters, A, B, C, D, and E, and then, critical again, in caps, answer, space, E. Answer, space, E. Now this prepared by another instructor. This entire document prepared in this Aiken style will import into Moodle. We'll see how to do that in a few moments. Close that. Go back with me to the class. Now we're going to go to the tab and click Import. We must choose a file format. Looking down this list, I talked about aiken. I showed you parsing for gift, and also talked about Moodle XML format. We're going to click aiken. And now we need to import this file. So I've got to go outside, browse, and I've got to get this file from my desktop. We remember it's titled aiken, and it is a text document. I need to upload this file. Parsing questions from import file. Importing 25 questions from the file. You can see it's already working to do what we need to do. I scroll down and continue. Lo and behold, I've just imported all of these questions. Of course, now what I want to do is move them from the question bank into the quiz. So I want to move them to default for import. So I go to the bottom with selected, move to default for import. I select all of them, okay, and then I move them to default for import. Category is default for import. I'm going to select all, and I'm going to move to default for import. All right, let's look at our quiz. We need to move these over, so select all, add to quiz, and there they are. Now there are more to be added, but right now we've added 20. If we grade each one a point, we can have a maximum grade of 20. There were actually 25, but for our training purposes, I want you to know that they are imported now. Let's take a look at one of these. So we're going to preview a question. This is the way it will come up. Here's the question. Here's choose the answer, and then submit. I have no idea at the moment, without review, which one is the correct, so I'll try C and submit. Incorrect. You can see it's already set up to select the right answer. If I say fill with correct, it tells me A should have been the right answer. Looks simple? Actually, it is. But the simplicity comes in the planning stage when you use the aiken format as we have shown it. So this covers importing aiken format questions into a Moodle quiz. A similar action can be done for gift and Moodle also. So I encourage you to study the format, make use of it, and enjoy this time-saving device for importing questions into a Moodle quiz. Thank you. Have a good day. Paul Wilson for Shaw University's Faculty Development Videos in Moodle.